And when we were having our fourth meeting at Derry, there is a member who disrupted the meeting at Derry for close to 1.5 hours. And the members who were attending that meeting, they resolved that he should not be allowed to attend the AGM because he might also disrupt this meeting. And to clarify this matter, it will be explained much more during our resolution agenda. So please bear with us, and I trust that everything will go well. That's it. Thank you.
Yeah, now I would want to invite Mr. Hinga to read the notices and the minutes of the last AGM. Karibu.
Hamjambo washirika wa NRS. Hata mimi si jambo. It's another good morning that we celebrate one more year of a successful organization, NRS. I proceed to read the notice of the annual general meeting, the 29th annual general meeting. Notice is hereby given that the 29th annual general meeting of the members of NRS SACCO Society Limited is being held today on Saturday, 26 March 2022 at Kikuyu Township Primary School, starting at 9 a.m. to transact the following business: to read and confirm the minutes of the last AGM meeting held on 26 March 2021 and consider matters arising thereon. Then to hear the chair lady's report and the CEO's report. The supervisory report. To receive and consider the audited financial statements for the year ended 31st December 2021 and report of the auditors thereon. To declare dividend and honoraria and staff bonus for the year ended 31st December 2021, appointment of auditors for the financial year ending 31st December 2022, borrowing power, 2022 budget approval, proposals and resolutions. Then the one-third rotation. Any other business of which notice has been given to the society at least 14 days before this day, before the day of this meeting, and we have not received such. I will proceed to read the minutes of the last AGM. These are the minutes of the hybrid annual general meeting that was held on Friday, 26 March 2021 at Kikuyu Township Primary School, starting at 10 a.m. The members present were 80 in number physically and 130 virtual members of NRS SACCO Limited. Board of Directors, Mrs. Ruth Wambui Kariuki, Chairperson, Mr. John Moini Wawero, Vice Chairperson, Mr. Abraham Hinga Gidia, Honorable Secretary, Mr. Geoffrey Kariuki Jogona, Treasurer, Mrs. Jane Wanjiko Jiro, Board Member, Mr. John Samuel Jogona, Board Member, Mr. Bidan Nyoro Gidua, Board Member. Members of the Supervisory Committee, Mr. Fred Kamau, Chairman, Mr. Johnson Bote, Secretary. In attendance was Eric and Geoffrey of Bill Smith and Company Auditors. Elias Mainge, our CEO, NRS SACCO. Madam Luce Wairimu Ngoge, District Cooperative Officer, Kikuyu and Kabete Sub-County. Opening prayer. Opening prayers were said by member number 11275, Mr. Thomas Kibe Kariuki, who also read Matthew 5, starting verse 13-16. The word was that we are the salt of the world and therefore should be tasted to others. We are the light of the world and therefore should be light to others to see the goodness of the society. Introduction. The chairperson called the meeting to order and introduced the board of directors, the supervisory committee members, and the guests. She then invited the MC of the day, Mr. John Moini, the vice chairman. The MC asked members present which language they preferred, either Kikuyu, English, or Kiswahili. Members all agreed that the three languages to be mixed depending on the best communication language by the individual. Notice convening the meeting. The Honorable Secretary read out the notice of the meeting to discuss the following agenda. Read and note minutes of the last annual general meeting held on 26th day of April 2019 and special general meeting held on the 8th day of June 2019 and consider matters arising thereon. Chairperson and CEO's report. The supervisory report. Receive and consider the audited financial statements for the year ended 31st December 2020 and reports of the auditors thereon. Declare dividend and honoraria and staff bonus for the year ended 31st December 2020. The appointment of auditors for the financial year ending 31st December 2021. Borrowing power. 2022 budget approval. Proposals and resolutions. And any other business of which notice has been given to the society at least 14 days before the date of the meeting. Minute 1 of the AGM. Reading and confirmation of the 26th AGM minutes and the SGM held on Saturday, 8 June 2019. The Honorary Secretary read the 26th AGM minutes that were held on Friday, 26th April 2019, and the SGM minutes that were held on the 8th day of June 2019. The AGM minutes were proposed by member number 205581, Samuel Nyanja Gativa, and seconded by member number 300479, Jacinta J. Washira. The SGM minutes were proposed by member number 101275, Thomas Kibe Kariuki, and seconded by member number 300231, Peter Kipuku Kenodia. There being no matters arising from the AGM and SGM minutes, proceeded. Chairperson's CEO's speech. The chairperson read out her speech, which covered the scope of the years 2019 and 2020. The speech contained the challenges that the NRS Society Limited has faced over the period, as well as the progress and the developments that have graced the same period. The chairperson's speech was proposed by member number 303099, John Kamau Ndere, and seconded by member number 205747, Geoffrey Kuria Kihara. Matters arising from the chairperson's report. Building of NRS head office. The chairperson highlighted to the meeting that the board, in view of the cost of rent at Kikuyu branch and the limited space at our current head office, the SACCO needed to construct an office plaza to house NRS head office, NRS housing. In continued effort to better the financial needs of the SACCO members, chairperson through her board incorporated members of the SACCO in coming up with NRS housing, which is a new dawn for the SACCO membership. Sigona 1507. Chairperson highlighted to the meeting that after they were voted to office, the main mandate was first to audit the assets and operations of the SACCO, and through the audit, it was noted that the Sigona plots sold to members, Sigona 1507, was never paid, and the board took gallant steps of repossession of the land, as per the AGM resolution of the year 2017. Capital Raising Initiative. The chairperson requested the members to support the SACCO targeted growth by strengthening the SACCO current capital base. Further, in quest of stabilize compliance ratios, members were requested to increase the share capital from the current 9,000 shillings to Kenya shillings 15,000 in the next 5 years. Board suspension. The chairperson explained that her board members are defined by the set procedures and policies in the execution of their mandates as directors. Further, members were notified that the board unanimously suspended 3 board members based on their integrity in the execution of their mandates as directors. CEO's report. The CEO read his report, which was proposed by member number 100191, Mr. John Kahio Karanja, and seconded by member number 115299, David Thuku Kehuha. The following was noted from the CEO's report. Information and technology. CEO highlighted that ICT in today's business is a strategic enabler. Digital delivery of services is no longer the alternative channel of delivery, but is increasingly becoming the key thing, especially from the digital populations. The CEO highlighted to the members that the SACCO has introduced the mobile banking and mobile loans as management strategies and targets on improvement of service delivery to members and promised more investment in technology in future. The checkbook and ATMs. The CEO highlighted to the meeting that in order to increase the service channels of withdrawals, management is working to partner with commercial banks to enable the SACCO offer checkbook solutions to members and the ATM services before the close of the year 2021. Challenges the SACCO is facing. The CEO highlighted some of the challenges faced by the SACCO during the year as follows. 1. Capital adequacy. The SACCO is still not compliant on institutional capital to total assets and non-earning assets, total assets ratio, which stood at 7% and 31% respectively, against the prescribed minimum of 8% and a maximum of 10% respectively. 2. Deposit mobilization from members. Some member savings is not consistent month after month, despite the SACCO constant reminder. 3. Information system associated challenges. Ever-changing system requirements in safeguarding the SACCO data and information. Liquidity challenges resulting from low deposits. Minute 3, the supervisory report. The supervisory committee chairman read out the supervisory report. The report was proposed by member number 103829, Jacinta Wangui Mwando, and seconded by member number 205316, Jean Nyambura Kahenya. Matters arising from the supervisory report. Loans defaulters. That the society loans delinquency is high, and since the SACCO's reporting standards are aligned to IFRS 9, the management is forced to make provisions for the bad loans, which is adversely affecting the performance of the SACCO. Supervisory Chair urged members to borrow wisely, pay promptly, and save wisely as we all work towards growing the SACCO. Services to members. Mr. Kamaho highlighted to the members that the Supervisory Committee has noted that the board has improved the service provision to members by increasing the turnaround time of all services. He also echoed the investment in staff training as the SACCO targets to do more of the members' training in future. Overall performance. Despite the challenges from the prolonged COVID-19 pandemic combined with the competition and dynamic financial and economic environment in the year, the following statistics are a testament to the good performance by the SACCO this far. Membership grew by 16.7%. Member deposits and share capital grew by 6.1% and 11.7% respectively. Loans to members grew by 8.4%. The surplus for the year grew by 761%. Supervisory Committee congratulated members for the unwavering support to the SACCO despite the many challenges. Further, the Supervisory Committee pointed that the full potential of the NRS SACCO is yet to be exploited and urged the NRS staff and the board to redouble their efforts in the year 2021. He went on to tell the members that the Supervisory Committee is appreciating the member support and trust, and without them, there is no NRS SACCO Society Limited. Minute 4. Auditor's Financial Report. Eric and Geoffrey were the representatives present from Bill Smith and Company. Mr. Geoffrey read out the audited financial statement report for the year ended 31st December 2020. The auditor's report was proposed by member number 316770, Gibson Midar, and seconded by member number 303548, Fred Maura Nuya. The auditor pointed out the key audit matters addressed in context of the financial statement as a whole, and informing the auditor's opinion thereon as follows. The SACCO has made tremendous improvement towards fixing all the gaps in its control environment, except that some improvement is deemed necessary in the running of its credit cycle. Minute 5. Declaring of dividends, honoraria, and staff bonus. The Treasurer, Mr. Geoffrey Kariuki Njuguna, presented the proposed dividends and rebates to members. The interest on members' deposits and dividends on share capital was 3.3% and 3.5% respectively. Mr. Kariuki explained to the members that the board is continuously working to improving the returns on the members' investments in subsequent years. Even with the prevalence of COVID-19 pandemic. Member number 300479, Jacinta Jerry Wachira, asked whether members who have share capital that is higher than 9,000 shillings at the rate of dividends will still be 3.5%. The dividends, rebates, and staff bonus and honoraria were proposed by member number 409761, Alice Wangui Nganga, and seconded by member number 300479, Jacinta Jerry Wachira. Minute 5. Appointment of auditors for the year 2022. The Treasurer presented the list of the audit firms that have expressed interest in the provision of audit services for the subsequent year as follows. Bill Smith, who quoted 250,000. Mazars, who quoted 395,000. And Bio and Mohair, who quoted 243,000 shillings and 600. Member number 101275 Thomas Kibe Kariuki proposed that we should select the lowest charging firm for the audit services. Member number 113209 Wilson Waitimu Jogona stated that the board of directors are the ones who are in the better position to state which external auditor they would wish to retain their services from. Member number 205747, Geoffrey Kuria Kihara, proposed to retain Bill Smith and Company based on their presentation during the AGM. CEO was requested to guide the meeting to select the best audit firm, and the CEO proposed we either choose Mazars or Bio and Mohair based on the IFRS International Financial Reporting Standards. From the above proposals, Bio and Mohair and Associates were appointed as the external independent auditors for the society. Minute 6, borrowing power. The Treasurer requested the members through the AGM to allow the society to increase the borrowing power from its current state of Kenya shillings 50 million to Kenya shillings 150 million. Member number 11359759, Catherine Manjiko Maina, proposed the borrowing power to be increased to Kenya shillings 150 million. Member number 100191, John Kahiu Karanja, proposed for the borrowing power to be increased to Kenya shillings 250 million from Kenya shillings 50 million. Member number 13831, Nancy Kamau, proposed the borrowing power to be increased to Kenya shillings 150 million from Kenya shillings 50 million. Member number 11603, John Kiharanganga, proposed that the borrowing power increase should be decided by the Board of Directors. Member number 101275, Thomas Kibe Kariuki, proposed that the borrowing power should be increased to Kenya shillings 50 million from Kenya shillings 50 million. And the same was seconded by member number 100479, Jacinta Njeri Washira. Minute 7. Resolutions. 1. Construction of NRS SACCO Society Head Office. Member number 205581, Samuel Nyanja Gativa, supported the proposal of NRS SACCO Society Limited in building or construction of the head office at Nderi, where the society has a parcel of land which will help in cutting the cost of rent, bearing in mind after the renewal of the lease where the head office is situated, the rent per month was increased ×2. Member number 303613, Johnson Njoki Kagembe, proposed that the society should construct its head office at the Nderi plot, and the same was seconded by member number 113837, Isaac Maina Derito. Increase of share capital to a minimum of 15,000 shillings. The CEO explained that the share capital is the core capital of the society and enlightened the members that SACCOs with higher share capital have strong liquidity, which cushions them from external borrowing. The CEO also clarified that the share capital cannot be used in the construction of the head office. Member number 100191, John Kahyu Karanja, proposed for the increase of the share capital to Kenya shillings 15,000 within a time period of 5 years. And member number 115299, David Duku Kehuha, seconded the same. Minute 8. The budget for 2021-2022. Okay. The member having car number KBS 325B should move out and attend to their car, his or her car. Member owning KBS, car number KBS 325B should move out and attend to his or her car. The budget approval for 2022. The Treasurer read the 2022 budget for approval. Member number 101275, Thomas Kibe Kariuki, requested that FOSA advance should not be deducted its cost from the loan, but instead the deductions should be included in the loan repayment. The said budget was proposed by member number 101275, Thomas Kibe Kariuki, and seconded by member number 113209, Wilson Waiti Mujogona. The staff bonus honoraria approval. From the budget, the members also approved the staff bonus and honoraria. The same was proposed by member number 102039, Jane Wacheke Machada, and proposed by member number 1, that is seconded by member number 109419, Agnes Wanjiko Gedaiga. Minute 9, elections. The district cooperative officer for Kikuyu and Kabete sub-county, Madam Luso Erimu Ngugi, congratulated the members for keeping time, the board of directors for their good governance. She also added that she was well aware that 3 board members were suspended from the office due to integrity and dissonance in working with other directors. Madam Lucy highlighted that she learned this through the office of the chair of the board and the CEO. Further, she requested the members to allow the board to continue as it is since this AGM, no elections will be conducted due to lack of quorum. because of the COVID-19. Member number 205581, Samuel Nyanja Gatiba, suggested that the board be allowed to co-opt since elections cannot take place due to the low quorum, which was unanimously agreed by the members present. Minute 10, AOB. Notice. The Honorable Secretary stated that there was no notice that was presented to him or through the office of the CEO. He went on ahead to state that the notice should be given 14 days prior to the AGM. The meeting was handed over back to the MC, who informed the members that the Society's website is up and running, and members should visit the website where they will be able to ask any questions they may be having, and also to learn more about the loan products of the Society. Closing prayers. The Secretary of the Supervisory Committee, Mr. Johnson Bote, ended the meeting with closing remarks of thanking the members for their cooperation and trust. He ended the meeting with a word of prayer at 12:58 p.m. I proceed. That is a true record, I hope, of the last AGM we had. Kaa ni rekodi ya ukweli, kaa ni kumbukumbu ya ukweli, I request for a proposer so that we may own this document. Member number? 1944. Harl Basten. Seconded by? Yes, okay. A member number? 5747. Geoffrey Courier. Thank you. The document is owned by the members now. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you very much, Bwana Hinga. Now I'll take you to directly to matters rising. Let's go to page number 6. Are we there? Thank you. Matters arising. Building of NRS head office. In this matters arising, what I would ask is that once I read, if there's any query coming from the members, please, you may raise your hand. Then as we proceed. So, and I start again. On the matters arising, I start with the building of NRS head office. Are we in agreement to this one? Then we go to matter rising on NRS housing. Any question on that one? Lord Sigona, yes. And when you speak, start with your member numbers, so that, and your name, please. 1349. Sorry? $38,490, yes. For the sake of other members, I would ask Kevin, hand you the mic.
Habari zenu. My name is Peter Chaga Waithira from Metoka Ndeli. Iko kitu mnatuambia mkutano tulikuwa Ndeli. Tukaona madharau ilifanyika huko Ndeli. Sasa hivi tena mnasema mnataka kujenga nyumba Nderi. Mnajenga nyumba Nderi na mtatuambia vile mlifikanisha mpaka kwa kotini inaendaje? We have one member here. Leo atoi subua juu watu wote wamekuja. I asked the chair lady and CEO, muulize maswali. Hii watu wote wamesimamisha mambo zao zote. Kuja waangalia vitu zao. Si ndio? Sasa mnakuja tunakuta tunaenda makotini. Tunaharibu pesa zetu, tunaenda makotini. Tunakuta CEO ameitwa amepelekwa kotini. That member ako Nderi, anataka kunyang'anya shamba yetu. Na mtu ambaye tunatunyang'anya shamba yetu juu ya nini? 800,000 na milioni 15 hizi ingia hesabu yetu. Dividend zetu zinaenda chini juu ya makesi. Tunafanya kesi juu ya nini? Juu ya hiyo ofisi inajengwa Nderi. Kama itajengwa members, huyo member mimi niliona juzi tukiwa Nakuru, huyu ndugu yangu. Kwa tunanyang'anya shamba pahali. Huyu director akasema hiyo shamba yetu haiwezi enda juu ya mtu. Members wa vote, huyo member afukuzwe kwa ofisi kwa direct huyu nini yote, tuchaguane, tumfukuze wakili wa kwanza wa chama si yako. Andika hiyo barua peleke kotini. Na hebu simama ndugu yangu. Buzi mama tu. Toa hii max yako, hakuna ugonjwa leo. Tukiwa Nakuru, akiongea Nakuru, alitusaidia. Sisi tunafanyaga vibaya, tunachagua mtu aweze tusaidia pahali. Huyu alitusaidia ekari 500 inaenda pahali. Aliturudishia. Sasa tunamweka kado na mwingine anataka kutunyang'anya 100 by 100 juu ya 800 na milioni 15. Members, unajua kile mimi naongea? Mimi naongea tunanyang'anywa ni mtu amependa makesi makotini.
Okay, thank you, member 3849. Yes.
Tunaenda vitu zetu zipotee, tukuja kukaa chini hapa, tufanya mikutano, iko mwingine amepita ukora yake ya chini, atunyang'anya shamba yetu. Kwa hivyo hata hiyo ofisi itajengwa Nderi kama atatunyang'anya.
Yes.
Kwa hivyo na CEO na babu Tiarede. Hello. CEO na Tiarede wetu mtueleze leo kama tunanyang'anywa shamba au tunawekea mtu shamba yake tumpatie pesa zetu. Sasa ile niweka shilingi 50 yangu datika siku hizi, najua iko mwingine anagojea kwa barabara. Kwa hivyo tushida kwa makoti. Tushike hiyo members.
Asante, well noted. That issue will be explained. Yes, it is here in the matters arising, but also in the chairperson's speech. It will be well addressed, and it will be well addressed in the chair's speech. Let's say. So, and thank you, member 38490. Let us go to capital raising initiative. Any question on that one? I'm going quickly because of time. Then on the board suspension, still on matters arising. Any query on that? All right, let's continue. Last item on page 6, that is on the information technology. It touches on our IT. Any question on that one? Well, then page 7, there is a checkbook which, again, I know that members have full information on this one because it was addressed in the zonal members meeting. I go to on the loan defaulters. Service to members. Any question on that? That is on page number 7. of car number KBS 325B, please attend to your car. KBS 325B. Thank you. The last item on page number 7 is the overall performance. Do you have any question regarding to that last item on page number 7 as overall performance? Now, on page number 8 and number 9, these items are in our today's agenda, because today we're also receiving the auditor's report. And also today, through our treasurer, he's going to declare our very weighted honoraria dividends, so that we wait upon him. And also again, the borrowing power is in today's agenda. So I take this opportunity to invite to give us our speech. Thank you very much.
The sub-county cooperative officers, invited guests, members watching us through our YouTube, our diaspora members, members who are in attendance, my fellow board members and staff. Good morning. Thank you. I now take this opportunity to welcome you to our 29th annual general meeting. Indeed, God has been very, very gracious to us, considering we were not able to enjoy the presence of all members who wished to attend last year's AGM owing to the COVID-19 protocols. I'm glad to see that you have left your busy schedules to come and update yourselves on the progress of our society. Our society is an onward, upward trajectory on all the indicators, and it is now clear the direction we want to take and the steps needed to get there as laid out in our strategic plan. Our society has overcome one obstacle after another through specific and purposeful interventions aimed at addressing them. Our members, our society, and its stakeholders were faced with unprecedented challenges in the year under review. Despite this, we were able to rise to the many challenges and demonstrate our strength and resilience as a society, as well as our capacity to improve and adapt. I hope that you'll take time to read the 2021 financial statements that illustrate the financial performance, so that you can appreciate the results of the efforts made so far. I will now point out some operational matters that need your undivided attention as follows. Members' borrowing. Growth in the SACCO cannot be realized without increasing in lending, which forms one of the key performance indicators of our society. It can be deduced from the financial statements that the loan book has increased, and for this, we give credit to our honorable members. The society has continued to develop innovative loan products aimed at solving some of the challenges you encounter while undertaking your financial and business endeavors. Our staff are always ready to offer guidance to any member with need for financial assistance. As members, we need to do more in this front. As a farmer, a business person, a youth group, or involved in any business activity, NRS is ready to link your vision with theirs for the benefit of all. I also urge you to continue to continue encouraging your family and friends to join the SACCO for the purposes of taking advantage of the various loaning options. Share capital mobilization. The members in the last AGM resolved to have everyone increase their share capital contribution to a minimum of Kenya shillings 15,000. By end of year 2025, the call has seen the share capital rise to about Kenya shillings 1 million as individual members work towards this goal. Let me indicate that some members have much higher amount of this share capital to their name. I wish to encourage members to boost their contribution of share capital, as this will give the society a strong grounding. The regulator, SASRA, is also keen on society improving and maintaining certain financial issues. For some only an increase in share capital can tackle them. To underscore the importance of this category of funds, the office of the chairperson has organized a reward for the members who have the highest amount of share capital. They have demonstrated their faith in the future of the SACCO by lending their money and therefore validating it as a going concern. I'll now call upon other members to join them swiftly, as their contributions will be attracting generous dividends in the future. And now, at that juncture, I would like to call the CEO to have reward some of the members who have given us more than 50,000 as share capital. Just a token of appreciation. Catherine Wanjiko Maina.
Members clap for Catherine.
James Chege. James. Okay. Bote Johnson Murieu. Michael Joroge Dungo.